Ooh. Ooh.
Doing bad things. You can't put that on video.
There are many inherent dangers with exploring abandoned mines. Some hazards we've encountered while exploring are critters, cave-ins, the risk of falling down a mine shaft, and today's episode, bad air. Now, Lord knows I ain't your daddy, but while there's always some element of risk while exploring, it's important to have the proper knowledge, experience, and equipment while doing so. So come along on today's adventure as we explore an old historic abandoned mine that has some of the most colorful chambers we've seen so far. Well, good morning. This is a nice site to start the morning off with. It's kind of a lost art. Look at the size of these timbers for this ore bin. They're like a foot by a foot, 12 inch by 12 inch. It looks like there was a tram that went to this ore bin that came from somewhere over there. Nature. Looks like a doe and its baby. You encounter other cool things while out here exploring. Oh, there's two of them. You know what? After looking at this thing for a minute and trying to dissect how it works, I don't think the tram came from this direction that way. With this bracing here, this diagonal bracing, I think the tram cars, they came from directly behind me up that way somewhere, so can't really see, but hopefully we'll be able to find out where all this ore is coming from and get into some of the more substantial workings, because right now we did find an adit right there, and we're going to check that out first. It'd be really cool if it connects with the lower workings, but then again, if that was the situation, then why would they even need a tram? So let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's check this out first.
It's a lot cooler in here.
Yeah, it's nice. Not so bad, huh? No. You can tell the tracks have been pulled. This was one of the last worked mines in this district. And it actually had the last working mill, I believe, if I remember the history correctly. All right. Left or right? I don't know. I think the right looks better. What do you think? Yeah, let's go right. Yeah, right hand rules, dude. Oh, surprise, it keeps going. But check out these cross ties. They're not like your standard 2x4 type cross ties. These are just branches they just laid down in here. Boom, boom, boom. Real competent rock. I mean, look at the hanging wall on here. It looks like a ceiling. It's pretty crazy. Starting to get wet. Holy crap, it keeps on going. What date's that? So the 60s. I wonder why they had these planks on the floor like this. Whoa, what is that? There's a fungus among us. That is insane. Look at that. Let me see if I can. Looks like a wad of cotton. See all the fuzzy little fibers sticking out? Fungus. Yummy. Put that on your pizza. All right. Yes, we are in that district where the seam of black rock goes up and down the mountain, north and south. And this one's even intersecting it. This is at a much less angle, lower angle than the rest of the places we've been in. Now that's interesting. So we saw that. We come over here. Now look. The pitch changes. And it looks pretty shiny. Zinc, more zinc. And it goes, yeah, it's real pronounced. You can see the vein. And it's on both sides. That's really weird how it just changes from that down to that. This almost looks like a coal seam. I know it's not. But that's crazy though, huh? I mean, it's like sheets. Let's take a look. Look at that.
Reminds me of that coal mine we were in, kind of.
Yeah, it just flakes right off.
Yeah, that was an interesting scene.
I have... Where would this go though? I don't know if that goes down or not, but we're just gonna, on the side of caution.
Good call.
Uh-oh.
Looks like it keeps going.
Send the drone. Go ahead, Joe. The ground gets real poopy right here. It's still low. It's probably about a good 50 yards now. Yeah, watch your back. Oh. This is really bad. This stuff is super crumbly. Sparkly, but crumbly. I mean, I'll just get like an inch thick rock here. And of course it's gonna make a liar out of me, but yeah, it breaks. Some of the stuff back there just broke under my weight. Here he comes. What you got?
Diamond motor oil and RP motor oil.
Ah, yeah. You see that all over the place?
There's like, so it goes all the way down to the end. Then it cuts to the left.
Oxygen.
And then it drops down.
Get out. I thought it was hard to breathe.
I'm all just down it.
Back off. Bad air. We gotta go. All right. Yeah, it was. Yeah, so we all we're all okay. There's Joe hiding in the shadows. All right.
It was 15-8 when it first started going off.
That's still not bad, but so that's why we came, and the air got bad, deficient oxygen. And I noticed when we were crawling through all that garbage ground, it was scary anyway, but you know, man, we were crawling through that. Oh, I dropped it. I started having trouble breathing. Like, I was taking in deep breaths, but it just didn't feel like, it almost felt like an asthma attack. And that's what it was. It was bad air. I asked, yeah, is it good now?
Turn it back on. Probably still 18. There's not much airflow in here, that's for sure.
There's zero. Yeah. There's a lot of rotted wood in here, so it's probably just displacing the oxygen. But yeah, it was actually, we felt it was hard to breathe. So Todd activated his meter, his multi-gas meter, and sure enough, it went off. So
It goes all the way to the end, and it looks like it collapses off to the right, but then it drops down to the left, maybe like 20 feet, and then it's like filled with water. I did the rock test, and it was just like
kerplunk.
Well, that's another reason
All right.
why you're going away, I guess, huh?
Yeah, so that veers. So we went in north, and it slowly veers off to the east. So it goes into the mountain that way. So we're gonna see if we can find the other upper areas, see where this tram station went to. Well, all right, we're higher up the mountain now, and you know what? This looked really deceiving, like there's just something tiny. It's pretty steep. But I'm gonna climb down there and see what this is. Hopefully this is our target that we're looking for. So, all right, slid down that steep erosion pile. And man, it's so much cooler in here. That sun is brutal outside. But yeah, there's tracks. And look like it curves off out of sight, so. Oh, look at this. We have a trestle that goes across, and it looks like there's winds right there. Stay on here. Got a Corona and Ocean Spray. This is all false floor. But it keeps going. Let's do the balancing act here. You know what? That doesn't look like that's false floor. Or is it? I don't know. Oh, that winds. Looks like it goes down at an angle. Yes, it does. This is pretty solid. Yeah, we're gonna have to get down there, but one level at a time. All right, I've been joined by Sunburn Joe with Sunburn Justin, and okay, right away I thought this was a haulage. There's a chute there. It's all clogged. So we're gonna have to go up, it looks like. Thank you, sir. Let's get a closer look. Yeah. So that's what the top side of an ore chute looks like. Oh, that is completely plugged. You see that?
So that's the end of it.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
That is interesting.
Yeah, it's about as interesting as it gets. There's a ghost figure on the timber.
Down there.
Almost looks like Casper
That they were working.
mixed with a cat. All right, well, we are back at this false floor trestle area, and somebody's doing, looks like Corona and vodka cranberry. Muster up the courage to go down this. All right, and this is a decline. All right. Ladder seems good. It looks like they had like a some sort of skip bucket or ramp here.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out myself.
Let's look underneath here. See what the impending doom was. Nothing. It's all filled up. Yeah. Yeah, it's
No
just.
impending doom down there, eh?
Yeah, you're gonna fall a whole 8 inches. But how are we to know? Oh, you gotta go down. Oops.
You think we'll be exiting the same way?
I don't feel any air, do you?
I don't either.
You got that meter on?
Grab an extra flashlight.
Man, this totally looks homemade. Dry mine. Looks like a door frame they used. Let's see what we got. Looks like there's another passageway going back underneath. Oh, and it keeps going down. Stops right there. Let's just double check. Yep. So, would you consider this a 9-inch nail? I would. That's crazy. 9-inch nails. That's cool. Put that back. Oh, another ladder.
Oh wow, look at this material. That's some nice looking stuff. Dark blues. That's cool.
An aluminum ladder, huh?
Yeah.
I see what they were going after.
You should see that room.
I'm going. Yeah, look at that. Dude, what?
That's weird.
It's resting on this timber that's just wedged. They did a good job.
More stuff up there.
Oh, yeah. Look right there. And there.
It looks like it goes back that way. Huh?
It's a bonanza of blue.
Oh, dude, that room over there.
I'm
This
going.
one doesn't have much.
It's just kind of,
Here there's a whole bunch of it. But in there, dude, holy shit.
it's very jungle Jimmy in here. DuPont. What, they bring Kevlar bags down here?
Yeah.
Is that Kevlar? I don't know, it may.
Coming down, Justin.
All right. Yeah, let's check that out. All right. Underneath of that decline we just descended is this rainbow room of color. Gypsum. And then that's the face. But look up in here. What is that? That is not cubic. Let's zoom in. I'm gonna try to get the focus. That is definitely not cubic like pyrite. Or is it? Did we just strike it rich, boys? No, but like this gold. Nah, if that was worth anything, it would have been long gone.
Somebody would have snagged it, yeah.
That's got to be. But it's not cubic, though. That's what's so weird. But, you know, there's blue goodness all running through here. And that's some really good stuff. But unfortunately, this stuff is just super brittle. Pretty cool. All right. Wow, look at that guy. Pretty neat, huh? All these little crystals, these azurite. All right, after we finished our mineral moment down there, that's the way we came down. And we're going to exit because this just ends. That's it. That's all she wrote. So, surprising find in an abandoned mine That's looking straight up. But looking back at this one more time, it's really special. You can see mineral collectors have been going to town in here. So, yeah, that'll about wrap it up. We're going to head out. Call it on this one. Thanks for watching. Dude, it's got like toes. Yeah, it doesn't have like fangs or anything or pincers, but it's definitely got toes on its feet.